Hey guys, kinggath here with some mod news. So first up, big congratulations to X who took down our August city plan contest with this crazy design of Tappington Boathouse. When you get in here and see this and see how perfectly he integrated that bridge, I had to go check another save to make sure it wasn't there because I couldn't remember. He had me so convinced that it just belonged there. Fantastic design work by X. And this and all of the other Tappington Boathouse designs are available now. We've got the contest entries mod up to date. So this was our biggest city plan contest yet. We had 13 completed entries, and I am so excited to see what happens in the future of the city plan contest. So one of the things we're going to do after this contest, starting with season 2, is we're going to take a page from this book. We really love having a whole bunch of designs for one settlement. It's really going to make it feel completely dynamic when you come in and choose the city plan and just let it be random or use the city plan startup code. It's going to make it more and more likely you see no duplicates or never see the same city plan twice, which I absolutely love that idea. Makes it so that every playthrough is completely unique. And so we're going forward with season 2, always just have one settlement. And this solves a couple of problems for us. First off, it'll make it so that we get a lot of designs for us to choose from. It'll make it easier for you guys to vote because you won't be comparing apples to oranges anymore. You'll always be looking at the same settlement to see what people did with it. And then third, it also gives us an opportunity to do some crazier and more focused design. So maybe our contest will have themes that are very, very particular. And then for city planners, they can have a break. So for those who don't find themselves inspired by the particular theme and settlement we chose, they could take a month off and come back refreshed a little later. Because we have had people comment who join a lot of the city plan contests that they're feeling a little burnout. They feel like once a month is a little too much for them. So this way they can maybe compete in every other one or take a break once in a while and then come back and join up when a settlement and theme really fits the something that they would be inspired by. So we're going to go forward with that. We're also going to change up the prize structure a little bit. So going forward with season 2, we are going to make it so that the finalists, instead of just getting a Sim Settlements t-shirt, they get their choice of a t-shirt or one of our video game codes. We've got a whole bunch of Steam, GOG, Origin, Access, all the different launchers. We've got keys for a bunch of different games, so we'll send you a list and you choose which one you want, or you can get one of our Sim Settlements t-shirts. And the reason we're making that change is because we found that we had a lot of repeat finalists, so a lot of people already have t-shirts, so they don't need additional ones. And so we want to make sure that everybody can still enjoy the prizes for making the top 3. And then lastly, to make sure that the winner gets something special, we're going to do something that I think will be a lot of fun, and we're going to work with the winner of each contest to get a new asset brought into the Project Blueprint mod. So whether that be reaching out to your favorite mod author to see if they'll let us use an asset that you absolutely love to build with that's not available in the Project Blueprint mods yet, or grabbing a vanilla asset that's not available yet, or maybe we'll try and work with you on designing something new if we absolutely can't find something that you love out there or can't get the permissions we need. We do have to limit that just because we can't guarantee that burden on our art team who's got plenty of other stuff to do, but we're going to work with you, whoever the winner is, to make sure we get something that you absolutely love added to the Project Blueprint mods so that in the future you'll have that available for the city plan contest and your own city plan design. So I think that's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys who win these contests come up with to add to the tool set. And add some new flavor. And so we'll add a new submenu to the Project Blueprints that's winner choices so that everybody will see what you chose. Maybe we'll even name the item after you. We'll figure that out. In fact, that's kind of the theme of season 2 is I'll figure it out, because we're going to play this a little bit more by ear. So season 1 was basically pre-planned. We had all the settlement choices done way up front and kind of knew where it was going. And with season 2, we want to leave a little more room for feedback from everybody, from the community, those people participating in the contest, those people voting on the contest, the community playing with these city plans. We want to be a little more fluid, because now that we've covered most of the settlements in season 1, there's a good variety of people to play with. So now we can experiment a little bit and try out some new things to make sure we keep this contest interesting and fun for everybody, because I would love to see it go for a really, really long time. Now, some of you may be wondering or anticipating that I'm about to announce the next contest, and you would be correct, even though the Masters contest is still going on. So we're still going to start the contest today, the 28th, like we always do, knowing that there are a lot of you who didn't make it into the Masters contest because you haven't participated yet, and you've been waiting for your opportunity and hoping today is the day, hoping to get some more of you guys inspired to join up. And the other reason is that some people are already finished with their Masters contest entries or opted not to enter at all, or maybe have dropped out. And so there are a lot of people, I think, hungry to start up another city plan contest. Now, for those of you who did join the Masters, don't worry, we did choose a tiny one this month so that if you feel like you really got to enter all of them and you want to get into this one too, you won't have to bust your butt on two, because I know Spectacle Island was a beast for the Masters contest, and many of you are still working hard at those. So the Masters contest will end mid-October, so those of you who are competing in it who also want to enter this one, you should have plenty of time because it's a tiny settlement. So without further ado, the first city plan contest for season 2 is going to be building an expansion to the Brotherhood presence at the Boston airport. So you're going to take that Boston airport settlement and you're going to build up a little settlement that will act as a, I guess, kind of a vassal to the Brotherhood presence at the airport. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, why would you do that? There's already the Brotherhood there. A couple of reasons. One is that we feel like that would be really immersive. The Brotherhood's not going to stand for most factions setting up right outside their doorstep, so it needs to be Brotherhood themed. We also want to try something different. We want to try something very specific with a faction. We did it once before with the Raiders, had a lot of fun with it. So now we're going to try that same thing with the Brotherhood. There are a lot of items specific to the Brotherhood in the Project Blueprint mods you guys can play with. There's also the Brotherhood of Steel faction pack, which has some custom building plans that are Brotherhood themed you guys can make use of. And if you're looking for some examples of what you might do with a Brotherhood theme, go check out our Bunker Hill Rise of the Commonwealth design when in a save game that you've sided with the Brotherhood and finished it. And that will add a special layer to the level 3 of Bunker Hill that's all Brotherhood themed, so you can see what we did with some of the assets in Project Blueprint and in Rise of the Commonwealth using the Project Blueprint mods. All of the stuff we used there that you find, it's all in the tools and available to you guys. So check out that if you're interested in joining in on that contest. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do. Oh, and one more thing, if you're wondering how Boston Airport is going to work, we updated the City Plan Contest mod. That's the mod you use to enter the contest that has the tools for checking your settlement, make sure it follows the rules. That makes Boston Airport a full settlement. So if you update to the latest version of that, you will be able to place everything at Boston Airport. So don't worry about that. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is something that I announced in the patch notes video for Sim Settlements last week, and that is that we have a new tool that we're working on that will enable city plans to be more efficient and use less script data. And that's going to be super important with the city plan contest so that we can continue to pile on more and more city plans into our save games without running into that script data limit. But we need your help in testing that. So I'm going to link below to a post on our forums that will have a link to download some beta builds of a few of the Rise of the Commonwealth complex city plans that have a process done to them we're calling compacting, which basically shrinks the amount of script data they use, combines a lot of the items into new items, and is effectively going to improve performance and reduce script data usage. So it should just be a win-win, but we want to make sure there are no unintended side effects to that. We want to make sure that it doesn't cause any crashing or broken textures, things like that. So we're looking for people to kick the tires on those and give us feedback on each of the different levels of the city plan and make sure that there are no problems with those. And we'll probably do several stages of this, releasing various city plans in beta compacted form to get feedback and make sure before we roll this out officially into Sim Settlements and into the contest entries mod that we don't break anything. So would love to have more of you guys helping us out with that. So check out the link below if you'd like to try out compacted city plans and see what kind of performance gains you can get from those. All right, guys, all that said, take care and enjoy the mods.